Making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
That's good.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The Heat have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Wizards in Washington.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Now here's Freak after the miss from Stephen Curry. And here's Freak, 11 points in the game. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Iguodala dishes to Curry. Back to Iguodala. Bogut the pass to Iguodala. He kicks it to Thompson. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Heat. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And you know, they might not be in the same conference, Greg, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Warriors trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
There's a good screen. Iguodala outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Dang. 1:36 left to play here in the first. Here's Freak. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Thompson against Dang. Now the pass to Looney. The screen from Thompson. Deflects the pass. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bogut. Curry wide open, and the Warriors miss again.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Curry.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's Freak. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. They need this one.
Grown man Barnes power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And it's the Heat with the ball, following the score by Golden State.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. From the line, it's deflected. And that does it for the first quarter. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his...
Anywhere 5, 6.
I was going to say, hey, Greg, how big changes. Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire. Dang comes in for Richardson. And Freak subbed in for Andrew Godlike. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut checked in for Looney. Klay Thompson comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Stephen Curry in for Ian Clark. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Thompson. They'll get out there with Harrison Barnes. And there's Livingston. And it's Curry in at the point.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He had 37 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Dragic against Curry. Down low. Here's Barnes. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Pass to Livingston. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Freak. 16 points for him. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Bargnani is checked in for Miami. Wade comes in for Goran Dragic. Curry, good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Curry. Now Freak, he's got 19. Miami no good on that time either.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's the screen, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Nobody near Barnes. The three-pointer no good. And a pretty tight.
Yes, Kevin, here.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Freak. He's got 19 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Bargnani is out there with Whiteside, and it's Freak in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
6 on the shot clock. High post shot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Stoudemire's checked in for the Heat. Both shots good from the stripe. The Heat with the lead. 90 seconds now into the second half. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds. Touched by Curry. A different look for Miami. Johnson comes. Miami with the ball. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. For the lead, they get the rebound. And he hits it to tie the game up. Freak's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
To the paint, here's Livingston. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Freak with it. He's got 25. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Here is Livingston. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Barnes screen on deck. Here's Iguodala. That one wide left.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a rip.
All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Setting the floor for the Warriors. He has the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Iguodala, the 3, with Barnes, the stretch 4. And it's Bogut in at the 5, down low.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone. Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Wade on the wing. Stolen by Thompson. The dish to Barnes. And stolen by Whiteside. Freak with it. Picked up by Thompson. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Freak. And it's Miami with another. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Heat?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.